Yes, my name is Daniel Lee. All my clients call me Daniel because when they have any space problem, they say, okay, if we have space problem, we call Daniel to solve it. So basically, I'm here to solving the uh, SOC space. We provide the SOC space solution to our client. I'm in the feeder business since 2006. After I left Mask, I worked for Mask Logistics before, yeah, in China, and then I joined a feeder company called Bengal Thailand. It's a German investor company, and the head office in Singapore. I was the chief rep in China, and I set up the business in China, and I'm the few ones to firstly pioneer the SOC market in China market. So, and later on we start the China SOC line. China SOC line is a feeder carrier which actually belongs to China Ministry of Transportation. We are a government group, and we started the company in 2012. And then we worked for another 5 years. The business is going very well. Now we spread our network globally. We have a lot of movement from Europe to Asia. We have a lot of movement within Southeast Asia, and of course in China, North Asia, Japan, Korea. We cover all the world for the SOC movement through our own vessel or through our slots. So basically, I'm working on the SOC only, and I only know SOC. So business, actually, I don't know SOC business so much, and I'm happy to making the friends. And one thing is, I like the SOC business is because I don't deal in so many new clients. So only I work with friends, the relationship can be last for 10 years, 20 years. So I serving my friends. So that's make me more comfortable and make me to like the SOC business. So when you have the box, which means your identification is a box operator. So you are managing a fleet of box. So you need the agency network. So if you have a box in Hamburg, you want to move to Shanghai, it's not simply say you get cargo, get space, and then you ship the containers. Because you need someone in Shanghai side to handle your business, accept the cargo, and manage your equipment. So even your equipment is returned to someone, but someone has to monitor your equipment, make sure the consignee can return the equipment to the proper place. So if you want to be the box operator, you have to have your own network, which you have your agency network. So you need to appoint an agency in the destination side to help you. Within our group, we have a company called the Boat Link Shipping, can cover all the China ports agency as a land agency, so they can manage the box. They can help them to find the cargo as well. So if any box operator want to develop the business in China, they need help. So I can link the person in charge in Boat Link Shipping and ask them to discuss the cooperation. The other team can help. This is number one. Number two, once you have the agency network, which means you can start your SOC business. So then the second thing is you need someone has give the cargo to you, yeah. But the cargo should be the easy way because it's like the SOC carrier. As long as you give some good rate to the client, so the shipper will give you the support. The next thing will be the space. Yeah, the space could be the challenge. I would say we cannot solve all the kind of the 100% space requirements, but we can solve majority. Of course, if they have some good relationship like with CMA, like with Mask, MSC, in certain point, they can also go ahead to talk with them to get certain of the rate value so they can move. So agency network, cargo, and space will be the three important factors for a box operator to run their business. The shipping world, that's the majority are the COC business. So SOC business is only like a niche market in the whole world. I mean, there's very less people to really understand this business, especially those are from the shipping lines. Their sales, their managers are mainly dealing the COC. Even there's a system are dealing for the COC. So when you book with them to SOC, so they want to help you, but they don't know how, because the system constraint and they don't know who is responsible for what. So that's why there's a lot of challenge from the freight forwarder who trying to book the SOC. For example, all the shipping lines are big organizations. Even you don't know whom you want to talk, whom can code it to you. So that is spend a lot of time. Is number one. Number two, they don't know the SOC language, like free in, free out. They got a lot of puzzle, They don't understand what free in, free out. They say, okay, use our container, it's easy. But if you use your own container, they don't know how to do that. Even someone, have a good relation with you and you give you the quote, but still the rate term still challenging. They only can respond for the POL side, but there's a lot of happened in POD side. A lot of my clients before, they train to work with the mainline. They say, oh, Daniel, this looks cheaper. But when they reach the destination, even yesterday during the lunch, some client called me and said, okay, they have a challenge, like the memo bill or the house bill or the who will declare the manifest. So if something happened in POD side, the big organization, it's difficult for you to try to solve the problem. So this is a challenge, when you want to work book with some SOC. So that's why in our business, so there's client requirements for the SOC. They just want to get the ocean freight all in, right? They don't want to later on come so many charges. And so that's why we are like a platform as a feeder carrier. So we only operate a vessel. We do not own our container. So we don't compete with our client. So we don't have box. Even our client, their client come to us, it's okay, you go, the box operators. You don't come to us because we don't have box. So we then offer much more easy way and convenient way for those clients who getting code and getting code in clean way, not hiding some code. Some COC carrier, they always put subject to and then plus, plus, plus. And then after plus, they even dot, dot, dot. So you never know what's the end. But for us, we give you a very clean rate, and that's all in. Clean, that's very clear. Number two, in shipping, that's anything can be happen during all the stage. When something happen, like whether the container linked into the terminal and whether gated has a problem, whether empty or laden, when you're dealing SOC, their own system always trouble, but because we purely handle SOC, so we can easily to know where the problem, how the problem, and how to fix the problem. We always can get the right person to fix this immediately. So like we taking care of each box like our baby, to making sure it on board with any cost. So this is our philosophy. So that's why a lot of clients are happy to work with us. Of course, we cannot run the vessel, everywhere, whatever your volume, we run the vessel. That's difficult. So that's why, except our own vessel, we develop a platform where we can get the slot from others. Some bigger shipping lines, some certain sector, they cannot fully utilize. So we talk to them. They say, okay, we have a good relationship. We have good understanding each other. You give the slot which you are not fully utilized to give it to us. And then we put the slot as our own vessel, as our own slot to put in under our own system and our own team to manage as our own asset, the slot. So to our client, it's much more easier. Basically, we are dealing with the SOC business purely. We don't handle the COC business. So we are completely neutral, and we provide a very easy platform to our clients, so that our client can avoid such kind of a challenge when we're dealing with the COC team, COC companies. Basically, this is my understanding and what I want to introduce, the advantage to work with the SOC player rather than work with the COC player for their SOC business.